Fellow Vegeta fans, rejoice! There are new leaks for the upcoming Dragon Ball Super manga, and our boy's got some new tricks up his sleeve. Let's break it down. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button like you're Vegeta facing Goku Black in the rematch, and let's get right into this video. Oh yeah, baby, we're talking about Dragon Ball again. And yeah, in case you didn't know, we are talking about some leaks for the upcoming chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga. Now, this chapter will officially release in its entirety on the 20th. So depending on when you're watching this video, it's a couple of days before the official chapter comes out. So if you are one of those people that wants to stay totally spoiler-free from any leaks for the chapter, get out of here. There's spoilers for the chapter here, but honestly, I don't think it's anything too crazy, and I'm still really looking forward to the full chapter just to see exactly what is going on. And if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball person, bear with me just for a second. I'm going to do a little TLDR on what is going on in the Dragon Ball Super manga, because much of my audience is not that into Dragon Ball, so here we go. Basically, guys, there's a new bad guy in town named Moro. Moro is this goat-looking guy, and he's super powerful and has something like Galactus's ability to absorb power from planets and other creatures. He's literally able to absorb entire planets' powers, and look, he's just really, really strong. Pretty much all you need to know. Earlier on in this arc of the Dragon Ball Super manga, Moro essentially runs roughshod on both Goku and Vegeta, and you don't need to know a lot about Dragon Ball to know that Goku and Vegeta are the most powerful heroes in the known galaxy. They're the good guys, they're the big guns, they're Goku and Vegeta. And so after Moro completely decimates these dudes, they actually take separate avenues or separate strategies to get stronger to eventually defeat Moro. Goku goes to train with a character named Miras, who eventually is revealed to be actually one of the angels of the galaxy, and he's literally helping Goku to try to achieve the mastery of the form known as Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct is a technique used by the gods in which you don't really actively think, you sort of go into this state where you can move super quickly because it's all done at instinct, and your body's like moving faster than you can even think. It's really freaking cool. Vegeta, however, in a completely unprecedented move, goes to the planet of Yardrats and trains with the Yardrat people to learn new techniques. And in the leaks for the upcoming manga chapter, we get to see at least some of the new techniques that Vegeta has available to him, and we do see that he does come to Earth. And the way he does it is amazing. Vegeta has learned the instant transmission technique and literally teleports to Earth in the middle of the battle with Moro and Goku. This is huge. Now, let's be clear about something. Instant transmission is not a technique that will allow Vegeta to defeat Moro. Goku already had instant transmission and has had it for a long time in the story of Dragon Ball, and it was not enough to make any bit of a difference against Moro. Obviously, Vegeta has other techniques and things that he has learned from the Yardranians, and we will be seeing that in the full chapter. At least, I hope so. But I wanted to explain how freaking cool this is and why it just shows that Vegeta is the most well-developed character after Dragon Ball Z in the Dragon Ball universe. Like, it's just crazy for me as a Vegeta fan to see this development in this character. There have been so many new techniques that Goku has learned over the years. He's trained with King Kai to learn the King Kai Fist and the Kaioken techniques. He trained with the Kais in the Otherworldly Tournament to understand and realize Super Saiyan 3 is a technique. He obviously learned instant transmission from the Yardranians a long time ago, and he's just always learning techniques, and this is kind of the genius of Goku. He's always adapted other people's styles and techniques. Vegeta has never done that. Vegeta is totally different. He has used his same like 3 or 4 moves that he's always had, and he's been so stubborn against learning new techniques because he just doesn't feel like he needs to. He feels like he's the best, he's the strongest, his techniques are the best. He doesn't need new techniques. And this stubbornness has really led to Vegeta's kit or his repertoire being severely limited. This is one of the reasons, in my opinion, that Goku has always been able to surpass Vegeta. I mean, if you take the example of the Super Saiyan God technique. Both of them get Super Saiyan God, but it is Goku who is able to use Kaioken combined with Super Saiyan God to have like this new super crazy technique that just surpasses the Super Saiyan God technique that Vegeta had. And of course, because Vegeta never learned Kaioken, he doesn't even have the ability to try to do that if he wanted to. Well, starting in Dragon Ball Super, once they learn of who Whis actually is, Vegeta takes a turn from his usual self and humbles himself in front of Whis to learn the new techniques, to try to discover how to become a Super Saiyan God in general. And this was absolutely crazy and a big, like, giant leap forward for his character. And to see that he went and trained with the Yardrats was mind-blowing to me. Like, I was like, holy crap, he's gonna go learn techniques from the Yardranians, and the type of training he was doing and what he was doing, it was just really interesting. Like, that's just so not your usual Vegeta. But like, I feel like he knows that he has to step outside of his comfort zone in order to learn these new techniques to be able to defeat Moro. Now, I'm putting some images up here of just what these leaked images from the manga chapter look like, and you can see Vegeta here using the instant transmission technique. Again, so cool, and we can assume that he has other crazy techniques that he will utilize. I have all sorts of different theories about what those techniques could be, but, you know, we'll find out in just a couple of days here. That's really cool. But I want to explain, and I'll end this video by talking about why Vegeta fans are starting to get really excited and why there's a lot of evidence to suggest that Vegeta might finally be the one to defeat a big villain, and he will be the hero of this arc, which is just a long time coming. First of all, I think it's fair to say that, you know, Toriyama is kind of giving us some mixed messages about how he feels about Vegeta. He's in the past said that he doesn't really think much of Vegeta, and then he said that he's a useful character but not a very interesting character, and that's just weird because it's like, yeah, but that's because you're keeping him that way. Well, Toriyama did say, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 years ago, that he did have an arc in mind in which Vegeta would actually get a big win, in which Vegeta would be the actual hero, that he felt like Vegeta deserved something like that. Well, I also believe that Torotaro and some of the other people working at the Dragon Ball Writers Room have been giving Vegeta a lot of this character development. I don't think a lot of this is actually coming from Toriyama. It's coming from Dragon Ball fans that are now creating the show and the manga and giving Vegeta his dues. And when it comes to the chapter with Moro specifically, the very fact that they went against the normal formula of having all of the other heroes get beat up first and then Goku arrives, they went against that formula, suggesting that Vegeta would be the last one to arrive to make a big difference. Goku fought this main villain before Vegeta. That was a huge change from your regularly scheduled tropes of Dragon Ball. And so for that reason, and the fact that Vegeta is learning all of these new techniques, and the fact that Moro himself mentions in the manga that he can sense how powerful Vegeta is becoming, and therefore he's going to up his game, all of these things are little hints that are showing us as Dragon Ball fans and as Vegeta fans that this might be it. This might be the moment we've been waiting decades for. Vegeta might finally get a big win on a crazy powerful enemy. Now, of course, that might not happen, and my honest opinion is that they'll probably still lose to Moro here. Vegeta will come in with this new technique. It'll be really good. It will throw Moro for a loop, but Moro will ultimately defeat them, and then Goku and Vegeta will likely have to work together to defeat Moro, which is like, I mean, that's okay. It wouldn't satisfy me as much as having Vegeta just run roughshod on this dude. So, I mean, we'll just see. But guys, that's it. That's the report on the leaks. That's the new technique that Vegeta has, and I can't wait to see what he gets in the next couple of days. And that's also why a lot of Vegeta fans believe this might finally be the moment. So I want to know from you, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, what are you thinking about all this stuff? If you're not a Dragon Ball fan, did some of this sound interesting? What do you think about it? Let us know what you're thinking about this, and make sure you smash that like button and comment if you really like the Dragon Ball videos and you want to have us continue to make them. I've got to get some feedback from you, the audience. So just let us know in the comment section and stuff, man. Like, are you down with some Dragon Ball videos? You know, if there's enough response to this one, I'll do my like review and thoughts about the actual chapter when it comes out in a couple of days. So just let us know in the comment section below. And now let's shout out Yinzer Jim. Yes, indeed, Dave Filoni is from Mount Lebanon, PA. That's Pittsburgh, baby, for all you non-Yinzers out there. Represent! So shout out to you, Yinzer Jim. And now let's ask another nerd card question before we get out of here. I want to know, what is the name of Vegeta's brother that looks just like him, except a little bit skinnier and smaller? Brawler. He's sort of a part of the canon, mentioned, but like hasn't made an appearance in a long time. So the question remains, what is the name of Vegeta's long-lost Saiyan brother? Answer that question in the comment section below. If you absolutely need more nerdy content in your life, click or tap over there to watch some more of our videos, or come on by our live streaming channel where we live stream every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like this video if you liked it, and if you want to take your support to the next level and join the list of amazing people you see listed below, check out our Patreon for some behind-the-scenes content. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.